Hey, what's up, everybody? Music Therapy Laz here on a Monday mid-afternoon. I'd say what? I guess 2 o'clock. Is that mid-afternoon? I'm stuck out here off Willow Pass Road at Guitar Center in Concord, California. Sorry, I'm shaking the picture here. I don't have a tripod gimbal-y thing with me because I wasn't expecting to be here, but the reason I'm out here got canceled, so I thought, why not shoot a video? I'm really close by Guitar Center, and it just occurred to me that I'm right here in this very acoustic room when I got the signal that, and there's not a bunch of left-hand guitars here, I've got this reverb. The same exact place where I got the signal that COVID pandemic is happening around the world, and we're gonna have to shelter in place. Ooh, I just bumped into something. Thank God, not a guitar on a stand. I thought we're gonna have to shelter in place, right? And you have to go home and lock yourself in, seal up the windows with plastic. Not really. Anyway, so here we are. We're here at the acoustic room in Guitar Center in Concord, California. This is Johnny Bean, my good friend, my very good friend, Johnny Bean. If you don't know that movie, Johnny, we got to watch that. Death Race 2000. That's where the whole idea of getting points by running people running people over on the road with a car came from. I think do you get points for that in GTA 5 that you play every night on Twitch? Everyone, check out Johnny Bean on Twitch. Johnny Bean on Twitch. So he's my good friend. Yes, he is. And he comes here all the time, but he doesn't come into the acoustic room very much. And that same day, some lady comes into the acoustic room here and she asks me, hey, what guitar should I buy? I'm going to be stuck sheltering in place at home for who knows how long, and might as well learn guitar. What should I get? So I told her, well, don't get this or don't get that, because for the money, you're probably better off getting something of a little bit better quality. Because if you decide not to continue playing, you can sell it for something. If you get something that's junk, it's going to be hard to play, it's going to be hard to keep in tune, you're going to give up more easily, and you can't sell it for much when you do sell it. So don't buy a cheap guitar, buy something of relative value that will be quality enough to play. And I asked her, what's your price range? And she said about, I'll spend about $500, $600, $700. And I'm like, all right, well, don't buy a cheap guitar like this. It's probably not a bad guitar. But get something of quality. And sometimes you can even find really good. Whoa, what is this? A Framus acoustic for $250? Okay, well, maybe I would have said get this Framus. I think that the market has softened considerably. Look at this, it's Mitchell. Don't get that. I'm just saying. Sorry, Fender. Sorry, Guitar Center, I meant. Oh, look at this Ovation. This is like classic, right? What year did they make these? Yeah, it's got a pretty big crack. Is that a crack? Yeah, cracked body. The crack on the surface there's not going to help for the nice resonation that you want. A resonating top on a guitar. But that's a Framus. Wow, it's called a Texan. Does anybody know what the real value of this is? One thing about Guitar Center used, they don't always price things well. I bought a Satriani first year model guitar for $600. And it's like a $3,000 guitar. Anyway, just saying. Might want to look at their used section. And I decided not to do this live stream because I never get a good reception kind of thing. So I had to use the bathroom anyway. I found some really cool graffiti there that I'm going to use as the thumbnail. Bathroom graffiti is the best. So anyway, I have like maybe 15-20 minutes to burn because I couldn't do what I came out here to do, and then I got to hit the road and continue on other things. So they got dobro style guitars. Recording King. I mean, this is probably made in China. I'm just guessing. Let me see. Oh my God, it weighs so much. Can barely lift it. Okay, that's one strike against you, boy. One strike against you. There's no sticker. No sticker. It's like made of chromed metal. I mean, it looks cool, but it weighs a ton. I don't know where that thing's made. Does anyone know where that's made? Metal body resonator, nickel plated. Well, that'll wear in a really cool way. Save $200 off the regular $999.99 price. That's 202 cents, dudes. Know your math. Anyway. So we've got, a number of the main brands. You got your Fenders, Epiphone, owned by Gibson, Older than Gibson originally, though, right? Epiphone. Alvarez, nothing grabbing me right here. The Takamine. Now, there you go. Dent and scratch, $4.99, normally $5.99. If you ask me, if you have a dent and scratch anything, the price should be half what the original map price was, right? 100 off? I don't know. At least 25% off or more, maybe 30 or 40, Yeah, you shouldn't be expecting to sell a dent and scratch instrument for 25% off. You should be at 50%. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. That's the price of doing business. When you have a place like this, it's going to get dented and scratched because people are, messing around with them. Yeah. Ladder, not for sale. Washburn. Oh, look at that headstock. And I'm going to guess mostly everything that's in this price range is probably made in China. I'm not even going to have to look. Right? Ibanez also. Now here we've got Epiphones. That also is probably going to be in that same price range. I mean, manufacturer in that price range, $499 or $449 for that J200 style looking thing, right? Hummingbird, right? Pickguard thing, but bottom line, it's probably made in China. And then I don't know about the quality. I mean, Epiphone's been pumping out really pretty good stuff, under Aljon goes leadership there. We got a really interesting colorized kind of dobro thing here too, but I'm gonna guess that Recording King also made in China. Now hey, who's that guy? Here we've got the hidden used gear, hidden and locked. Anyway, Taylor, a baritone, and that says what? It's an 8 natural acoustic electric guitar, baritone 8. So there are a few strings there in the middle that are doubled up, like on a 12 string you have two, you have all the strings that's doubled up, so 2 strings on each, well, whatever you call it, each section, each, I don't know, what would you call that? Each timbre? I don't know. So yeah, part of the scale, right? So your E standard, you'd have, I guess, them going in different octaves, right? I'm guessing. And this is a really nice Taylor, looks like it's a Builder's Edition, Grand Symphony. The lighting is really bad on that. 399900. So they didn't go $39.99.99, they just went $39.99. Really pretty. Really nice detail. Beautiful top. And then we've got, your mandolin guitars here, a variety. And then you've got some more over here. So it's a pretty good collection here. It looks like all the Dobros are all Recording King. I guess they're the only ones that are being sold here at Guitar Center. Some more Washburns. I have a Washburn. It's a really nice classical acoustic with electronics. That's the one that in my homepage on my channel, I'm playing that in the patio. Battery's at 15%, that's no good. And I didn't bring a charger. Anyway, I have to leave soon anyway, so I'm just going to shoot through here real quick. Should I demo something? I mean, I did plan on doing that, and I'm going to do that in the title. I should, right? But I should do something from the nice room over here, right? What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so they have a variety of really nice guitars here, but they're all locked. So we're not going to be able to pick up any of these. We'll have to ask for help. A little baby Taylor and a nice Koa, right? Really nice Koa bass, acoustic bass. I thought it was a mini Taylor at first, but it's a mini bass Taylor. We've got this American Dream. Really nice. Regularly $14.99. Got them little electronic buttons there. No labels, because you should know if you're buying this level of guitar, you should know what those buttons do, right? Nice mahogany top on this one. All right, look at that. Beautiful. I like the inlays. It's pretty cool. Nice scroll style inlay there. And that's your 214 electric. Looks kind of like a narrow body style, right? Not so wide. And here you've got a really pretty color. Kind of like a tobacco natural burst. Grand Auditorium. That would be nice to play. See if any of them are unlocked. I don't blame them for locking them up, really. You know. Martin guitar since 1833. Dreadnought 11E Road Series, acoustic, electric, and natural. $11.49. It's pretty. Dreadnought style. Who came up with the Dreadnought style? Was it Martin? I think there was another brand before Martin that came up with the Dreadnought. But I think Martin is, aren't they kind of like known for, oh, look at that. So now they're not calling that dent and scratch, but they're still selling it for $11.07. It's just plain old clearance. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. What do you do with that? Robbie, can you repair that? Robbie Stingle, my hero. I have pretty much this exact same guitar, but mine has a much nicer looking fretboard, so I don't have the, unless you like this. Mine has a pretty dark ebony fretboard all the way down. And I bought mine for less than that, brand new, at Jams Guitars in Dublin, California. Jams Guitars. Check them out online, you guys. Jams. So somebody was in here testing out something because they got this Fender Acoustic 100 hot and ready to go, even though it's probably it doesn't have tubes. Yeah, everything's locked down over here, but PRS acoustic. Look at that. Regularly, what does that say? $8.49. Get it for $50 off. Woo! It's got birds. I have a bird, so I don't have anything against birds, but I'm not really fond of the birds on the fretboard. I don't know what to say. I like dots. I like other things. You know, maybe if they had some Pacific parrotlets on there, like Roxy and Maximus and Limon and our long lost Indigo, then I might be happier about it. But yeah, not a fan of the birds. All right, so we're gonna leave here. We're gonna go look at the used electric guitars. Got some kids here. Oh yeah, it's summertime. All the kids are out, right? That's right. Learn guitar, kids. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So check this out. See if they have any exciting stuff here in the used section. All right, Player Series in a what I call tomato soup red. It's much more rusty red looking than, but look at the neck is cool. It's kind of faded, kind of satiny looking finish on there, but I think that's new. Yeah, I think, okay, here we got the used, have the red tag. used guitars. The Epiphone with that big monstrous top there. Not a fan. Ibanez. Here we go. The Caribbean Shoreline Solid Body Electric for $224. Wow. Frets actually feel good. Wow. For $224. I was not expecting that. Okay, so obviously this is a veneer top. Well, I'm almost going to fall off that ladder there. Fall over the ladder. Look at that spalted maple. What is that spalted? Poplar, right? Is that what they call that? Burl. Poplar burl. Poplar burl. Obviously a veneer, and they wisely, I think that's just a painted edge. I bet you that's not even it's not even a binding. It's probably just paint. That's my guess. And then they have the easy flip open truss rod thingy, I would assume. That's an easy flip open thing. And where is it? Hancho in? Hancho in Indonesia. So, okay, Indonesia, you guys. You all know Indonesia has been killing it in a good way, you know, when it comes to guitar building. Really cool, man. I kind of like that. Try not to trip over the... Okay, so here we have an SE PRS Silver Sky for $744. I'm glad I didn't buy the one that I almost bought. I really didn't need one. I don't need half the guitars I have, but yeah. So here we have a vintage collection lefty, Blackie style. In that 1993. Is that vintage? 93 is vintage already? I guess it's 30 years ago, right? I guess 30 years makes it vintage, right? And then we got the Squire, the Strat. Or is that the Strat? No, that's different. That's something different. So this is double black soap bar. Black soap. If you like black soap bar pickups. Not bad. It's not bad at 574 there. At least the guy can play. Or it could be a girl. I didn't look yet. More cowbell. That's a nice bell right there. That was pretty cool. $7.99. Shaft. That guy's wearing a CBGB shirt. He probably played at CBGB's, I bet. Let's go into the custom room. I've got another 5-10 minutes. See if we have anything. It's too loud over there. Loud. Too loud. Ah, okay, here it is. Now we're talking. Oh, you don't even need to get an invitation for this room. So Johnny, you've got your vault over there in Santa Clara. This is my vault, baby. This is my vault. Oh, look at that thing. Is that one of those Lukethers? Yeah, it is. The Luke. Luke, I am your guitar. I can't believe I said that. Luke, it is your destiny to play me. Man, look at that. Is that made of like Purple Heart or something? Or is it just stained that color? Yeah, that'd be crazy. It's not an easy wood to work with, to be honest. Purple Heart. It's very oily. Not like Koa. It's even more oily than Koa. And then this one, the Sabra Cadabra. The Sabre. Music Man Sabre Electric Blue Dream color. Look at that. That's kind of dreamy. I have to admit, look at that. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Nice. It's got the knurled knobs, knurled. Nice. Brand new because it's still got the plastic on it. And then we've got another Sabre. This one is also similar style, but not all black parts. This one's got the chrome parts. Got that Music Man bridge. And then you got, I don't know, does that? No, it doesn't. Okay. Cheese grater. Anyway, I'm guessing push pull. No. Push push. No. Okay, so that's it. Five sounds. That's all you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And who knows what that fourth one, or is that the second one, or the middle one, or the fourth or second one, or the fifth or the first one. Who knows what sounds they make, but usually this one is that one all the way. This one is that one all the way. And then this one is part of this and part of that. This one is both these full on all the way. Oops. And then this one is this with part of that, right? I would think. And then this is the full on humbucky all the way, right? A little dried out. You guys need to get the Music Nomad kit out and lube it up, baby. Lube it up. Yeah, by the way, speaking of lube, if you haven't seen my Sunday show, go check it out. Johnny and I were talking earlier. Oh, this is one of the Stingrays. So now, I thought the Stingrays were, or am I wrong? Sterling. Okay, see, I always mixed up Sterling and Stingray. So the Stingray is a style of guitar, right? It's a style of body shape and all. And I always mixed up Stingray with the Sterling Music Man line, right? That's like the Epiphone of Gibson. Sterling is like the cheaper, you know, more affordable part of the Music Man company, but not the Stingray. And this is actually purple, but on this it's really coming across rather blue. You know, but maybe it's one of them dual colors, the flip colors. Now this is a sight you don't see very much at a Guitar Center, right? Rickenbacker, $30.99, made in the US of the A's. And then we've got lots of knobs, too many knobs in the switch with this extra like raised thingy. I guess that's raised like that so that it's hard to clean in between, and then so that you don't knock this around. I don't know, not really sure why they would do that, but somebody thought that was a good idea. And we've got the Duesenbergs. That's the D for Duesenbergs. That's pretty cool looking, kind of Telly-esque, Firebird-esque kind of thing. Sorry, do your thing, man. I'm just shooting some video here. Haven't been here in a while. Oh, look at that. It's like a it's a gold top, but you can really see the grain. That's interesting. It's like a gold stain almost. Wow, that's cool. I've never really seen the grain coming through. Do you see the grain? Never seen the grain coming through gold top finish before. That is cool. So what is this? A Fender? Huh? Look at that. A Fender Journeyman Electric, aged Aztec gold. Oh, I like that. That's really cool, man. And it's got a really interesting pickup combination here. You've got your Telly style bridge, your standard middle kind of Strat style thing, but then a humbucker in the neck. And I'm assuming you can, you know, you got your toggle here, so it is a 5-way, which is kind of nice. No push or pull pulls or nothing like that, so it's a standard kind of thing. But that's an interesting combination. Let's back that out. Now this Blackie style looking kind of, yeah, it is an Eric Clapton signature model here. New old stock with these really not so great pickups in it, just saying. And then here's another kind of Journeyman. I guess they're calling these Journeyman ones, or these Really nice finishes. I'm really kind of blown away. I mean, they're aged and all, but it's got a really nice, realistic looking crackle on the finish, and the Aztec double bound flat top Strat. You know, the 45-degree corners and edges are cool. Kind of like, you know, a little bit like that, like Pete Thorne's models, but this has like a binding. 4480, and this is the Journeyman aged Inca silver. So Inca silver and the Aztec gold. I'm digging it, man. Fender coming up with some cool stuff. I mean, yeah, it's in the higher price range and probably made in USA, right? I'm assuming it doesn't have a sticker. I'm going to assume assembled in Corona, California, right? Let's see if it says that anywhere. Doesn't say it there, and these are locked down too. So I'm hoping I can see it on there somewhere. No, I don't. Lights are in the way. Oh, dang it. Anyway, you know what? When I have more time, I'm going to come over here and check these things out. I mean, Johnny played this one when I was here last time through that Soldano, that cabinet, and there was a Soldano head in here too, and I think that must have sold. The Soldano sold. Yeah, it's not here. They got some Randalls. Look at that beast of the Thrasher. Another Randall down here. So Randall's back apparently. How about that? I know a guy named Randall. He builds amps and designs pedals. Used for only $20.99. Ingle. Now that's pretty cool right there, man. That's pretty cool. So okay, look, for $1,250, you get this 2x. Looks like 2x. Is that 12-inch? Must be, yeah, 2x12. 2x12 used cabinet, and that's a Fireball, isn't it? Yeah, the Fireball 25. That probably rocks, man. That probably sounds KA, as I would say. All right, so we got a Gibson here, a reissue for $599.99. For some reason, in the expensive room and the expensive guitars, they don't put the 99 at the end. They just go with zeros. That's new, right? Have you noticed that? I think they're just going with the straight up. Why don't they just make it easy and 25 hundo? Why 24.99? Just throw another buck on there, make it 2,500. We all know what it is. You don't need to try to fool us with your marketing psychology stuff. That's nice. Semi-hollow 335 vintage burst. But this Brian Setzer model here, right, is pretty cool. Look at that signed under the plastic there. It's got the real Gretsch by Bixby on there, not licensed. And you've got pull to remove the paper that way. Don't pull it this way. It's going to be difficult pulling it out this way. So pull it down that way. They just put that on there just in case you didn't know. And it's got the thumbnail kind of inlays. Gretsch guitars, right? I like Gretsch. I have a Gretsch. I used to have two, but I gave one to my cousin Joe because I love Joe, and he loved that guitar. So check this out, a 1960 vintage Melody Maker in Sunburst. Look at that. That's real road worn there, man. I mean, that was dragged down the road. Kidding. Interesting, right? Look at that. Some kind of a single coil pickup of some kind. It could be even a humbucking. I doubt it. It's probably, wow, look at how old that is. Oh, my battery's dying. I got 5% power left. So, on that note, I think I'll end the stream, or not even stream, end the video here, right? Because normally I do this live stuff, but I need to do more regular, straight up videos. Murphy Lab 59 reissue. $71.99. Right, it's got the crackle. It's crackling. Right. And another Rickenbacker. It's Rickenbacker, right? Not Rickenbacker. But they're you know, famous for their shiny gloss finished super thick lacquered fretboards. The Maple Glow solid body electric guitar, $26.99. Oh, they added the 99 cents on the end of that one. They had to. And this one's got O2 for some reason, so go figure. It's not used either. That's pretty cool. So last year I didn't demo anything. Everything's locked down. The only thing that's not locked down is this, which is like $3, so $3.99, $4. Okay, $400. And then they have this Spirit Trans-Trem wannabe right here, right? OU812. Been doing this for about 30 minutes, so that's just about right. I'll make it perfectly on time to pick up my niece. And don't forget, y'all, Thursday night we have a show on my channel called the Gear and Demo Show, where sometimes I play musical gear related stuff, and sometimes it sounds good, sometimes it doesn't. But I hope you guys all come for that. Last week's show was amazing because we had our good friend Paco Barreras on, Francisco Paco Barreras, from the band Top Jimmys. What we're renaming the band Paco Wabo, because why not? Sounds better and sounds cool. So they do a Van Halen tribute thing, and then he also plays with the same guys in another band called Blas, which is same guys but another band called Blas. Sergio Blas from Menudo, great singer, and yeah, they do pretty good. He brought all the girls with him, man. There were lots of girls in the chat. Usually you get one or two or three, maybe, right? You get Janice, you get Holly, sometimes Patty, maybe another person or two will pop in. Most of the time the girls stay away. I don't know why. I mean, we're just talking about gear. But Sunday's show was very interesting. The Music is Therapy show. Check that out. And this Thursday, I don't even know what I'm going to do the show about yet, but I'll think of something. Maybe I'll go to the Guitar Center at the Dublin store. No, that's a live show, so I have to do it from the studio. But I'll see you guys there. Until next time, you guys, Music Therapy Labs in his special room here, the Dublin. No, not the Dublin. They don't have one. They don't have a vault room. The Music Therapy Vault here, Music Therapy Labs Vault here in Concord, California. Until next time, you guys, you rock. Don't forget, secret to tone is in your mind, but the feel comes from your heart. Put them together and make some music like I need to make for my friend, the metalhead hippie, right, Jeff? Lori, she's expecting me to dress up in a tux. I'm going to do it this week, I promise. I keep promising. I'm the grand promise breaker of all time. Until next time, you guys, we rock, and thanks for watching. See you later.